Okay, so God, I'm so sick of these earrings. I love them, right? I think they're really cute, but this back one here always gives me problems. Always is irritated and you know wants to get infected and sore. And these I've had these holes in my ears for years now, and this is only these back ones on the other side too that just always gives me problems. I don't know. Anyway, RuPaul's Drag Race. Let's get into it. Yes, I'm going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race. Because I love the show. What can I say? I know a lot of times I start reviewing Drag Race and then I don't get the chance to finish it. Although I usually finish watching it, I don't get the chance to review it. So, try my best to stay dedicated this time to review RuPaul's Drag Race. Because I love the show. Yeah, I love the show. It's important. Okay, so I'm glad the RuPaul is splitting this thing up, right? So as we know, it's 14 girls, and what I mean by splitting it up, he's having a double premiere. So it's 7 girls one week, and then it's 7 girls the next week. So I think that's really good, and that format is great. And it's just when you really think about it, it's too much meeting 14 people at one time. It really, really is. So thank God, whoever the hell that was, to who created that list. So I'm going to be reviewing the first 2 episodes. And so basically, I'm just going to talk about the first group of girls and run down the list of them. And then the second batch of girls, I'm going to run down the list of them and then just kind of combine it too and just give my predictions of the season. Okay? So, first we have Alyssa Hunter. She's from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican queen, very handsome man. Very, very handsome man. I think she is inspired by Alyssa Edwards. That's where her first name comes from, Alyssa. And I'm not sure where the Hunter names come from. Super talented. I'm not quite sure what at, though. Because when she did her talent, because there was a talent show, when she did her talent, I was like, now she said she was gonna be playing the guitar, but she was like playing the guitar, like she was acting like she was playing the guitar, but when she wasn't, for real, like Maddie Morphis is. We're gonna talk about her later, but I was like, so I'm like, okay, so you're a stunt queen. All right. I think she feels her oaks more than what her oaks is actually giving. But we're going to see. I'm not going to completely rule her out. I'm not wowed by her drag just yet. But we're going to see what Miss Alyssa Hunter brings, for sure. But like I said, beautiful man indeed. And quite unique. Her drag is not very, but somewhat Yara Sophia, who's another Puerto Rican queen. Okay, next we have Bosco. Bosco is from Seattle. Bosco is very cool. I like Bosco. Bosco is definitely going to be one of those fashion girls. Bosco, she enjoys a good nude moment. Skinny, pale. Very interesting looking outside of drag. When she takes the drag off, you wouldn't think that she looks the way that she does. But she does. But I think she's handsome in her boy body, but as a woman, I think she's beautiful. And it's just very cool to see people switch in between the two. Like, it's just so, like, seeing the transformation from boy into drag queen, two completely different people. And I like that. But Bosco's very smart, and Bosco gets it. That, like I said, a fashion queen. And we're gonna see what Bosco gives. I think Bosco is gonna be in this competition for a long time. And can we appreciate the fact that her name is just Bosco? Simple, straight to the point, one name, boom, bam. Some of these girls' names, not just on this season, but just in general, it's too damn long. It's too damn long. But we're gonna get into it. Cornbread, the snack, Jete. Cornbread is originally from South Carolina, which I appreciate. But I've noticed that a lot of people from South Carolina, they don't rep South Carolina. Like they're not proud about being from South Carolina. And I understand what it gives. But you should still be proud about where you come from, because it's where you come from. You can't help it. It is what it is. You are a star, and just be proud of your upbringing, you know. But Cornbread, and I knew I felt like a South Carolina connection to Cornbread. Cornbread is originally from South Carolina, but she has been living in LA for a long time. Cornbread is also a trans woman. Cornbread is a plus size girl. Cornbread is hilarious. Cornbread is going to be one of the narrators of this season. She is a star. There's nothing more that I can say. She is a star. As soon as I heard her talk and heard her story, and I was just like, yeah, she's definitely in there for sure. She actually won the first challenge. The first main challenge is what she won. You know, they did a talent show, and she won. Yeah. Okay. Next we have Willow Pill. Willow Pill is an interesting little queen. Very small and tiny. She's had many health issues growing up. I like her. Not because of that, but I like her just in general. I like her vibe. She's unique. She's weird. She's different in every single way. And I appreciate that. I like people who are different and unique. Her drag mother is Evie Oddly, another oddball. And yeah, I think Willow Pill has a really great chance of being Miss Congeniality. Either Willow Pill, Lady Camden, Kornbread, Lady Camden, Willow Pill, Kornbread, and yeah, those are my top three for Miss Congeniality. Anyway, next we have Carrie Colby. Carrie Colby is also trans. Carrie Colby is another black girl. She is beautiful, and she's talented, and she's super tall. She's from the House of Colby. Her drag mother is Sasha Colby. I've never done drag or anything, but even I knew who Sasha Colby was. And yeah, her drag mother is that bitch. And we're going to see if Carrie is. She got the beauty and all that, but, you know, who's impressed by beauty these days? So we're going to see what else she gives. And she's definitely going to be one of the favorites, for sure. When they did the introduction to the girls, I watched it on YouTube. At first I thought I wasn't going to like her. But I actually like her. She's super like down to earth and chill. And she's originally from Dallas, Texas, but she's repping Los Angeles. It's a lot of Los Angeles queens on this season. Next we have June Jambalaya. I think June Jambalaya stays in LA. I don't think she's originally from LA though. Where's she originally from? She said it and I completely forgot. God, it's on the tip of my tongue too. June Jambalaya, where is she from? I forgot. Anyway, it'll come up. Y'all tell me in the comment section where June from. Kind of similar to Alyssa Hunter. I think that she toots her own horn a lot. I think that she thinks that she gives more than what she actually gives. I think that June is very pretty and thick ups, and I can appreciate that because I'm a thick ups. And but yeah, I'm not wowed by her drag at all. But I'm interested in her growth. I can't wait to see her grow fully on this show. And I feel like she will. If she truly listens to the judges and just try not to take things so personally and just really take in what the judges are telling her, I feel like June Jambalaya could be a force to be reckoned with, for sure. Orion's story. Speaking of the introductions to the queens, I did not care for her instantly. I thought she was cocky. I thought that she was just like, yeah, I'm just going to throw this together and put something on and boom, there you go. Merry Christmas. And, you know, I just felt like, I just didn't get a sense of like humbleness or like a hardworking vibe from her. Um, but actually, on the episode, it made me warm up to her a little bit more. I do think she's talented. She's a unique queen. She did like a comedy special when it came to her talent. I appreciate her for thinking outside the box and doing something different, but it definitely did not work. It was funny. The mini challenge, the girls was up on the spinning wheel, which had Evie Oddly. I think who were the other queens? I can't even remember. Jete, Jada Essence Hall, and somebody else. But yeah, they were spinning up on the wheel, and Cornbread, she started spinning herself and shit. It was just funny. So yeah, anyway, the two girls who ended up in the bottom was Orion Story and June Jambalaya, and they ended up lip syncing to a Lizzo song. Lizzo was a great guest. She was on there. And June Jambalaya slayed the house down. And Orion Story, she did well too. She just didn't lay there and you know, let June win. But this time RuPaul actually got rid of one girl the first episode, and it was Orion's Story. But it's more to come from Orion's Story, I'm sure. The next batch of girls, we have Jorgeous Like Gorgeous. Jorgeous is Latina. I think she's Puerto Rican. I think she's from Texas. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. She's been doing drag since she was 16. She feels her oak. She loves it. She loves being little and spicy and unclockable. She likes looking like a woman. She likes feeling like a woman. She likes the look that she gives, and shit, more power to her. She's cute. She's super cute, Jorgeous. A very interesting name, Jorgeous. It works, I guess. I think her boy name is George, so okay. Dancing queen, dance the house down, dancing that she can dance. Instantly, I saw that she can dance. Speaking of dancing queens, next we have Jasmine Kennedy. She's from New York. I kind of get a southern vibe from Jasmine Kennedy, though. But she's, you know, yeah, she gives me La Ganja Estranja tea with a little mix of Alyssa Edwards with a splash of Nicole Paige Brooks from season 2. But yeah, she's another dancing queen, and she knows Jorgeous. And, you know, they hit it off quite well. Next, we have Diabetes. She is from Milwaukee, I believe, Arkansas, or some small town. Shout out to all my people over there. She gives me not acid Betty. She gives me like a Trixie Mattel tease, like how she looks as a boy drag, and kind of like, you know, how she thinks, and not coming from a town where they're not exposed to all different kinds of people, especially people of color, etc. That's just what she gives me. Not saying that's true. But she's cool. She is in the Crystal Method family. She paints like her. That's one thing they pointed out or whatever. She also gives me a Tina Burner tea. Who else she gives me? She gives me a Magnolia Crawford tea a little bit. Yeah. She's dope. Diabetes, I think that's a great name. It's because, you know, she has diabetes type 1 and stuff. So, shouts out to her. We have Lady Camden from the UK, but she stays in Sacramento. She calls herself the Six Spice Girl. She's super funny. And I like her. She's cool. She's relatable. She's smart. She has a unique take on drag, and yeah. Deja Sky, she is biracial. I forgot where she's from, but she's like a comedy queen. She's known as the Pastel Queen. She paints herself into different like colors. Like she came in, she had a all pink face and stuff, and you know, she's very cool. And like Bosco, she looks completely different outside of drag. You wouldn't even know that was Deja. But I like that. You know, so it's the power of makeup and hair and outfits. I love it. Let's see. And last but not least, no. We have Maddie Morphis. Maddie Morphis is an interesting one. She is the first cis male drag queen. I could tell that she was nervous. She was a little awkward at first, but she warmed up. She's very intelligent, very smart. During the talent show, she actually played the guitar live, but it was a little, it was a little mad. But that is very much so a talent. Shouts out to my auntie who plays the guitar, who's been playing for years, and she's incredible. That's definitely a talent, but Maddie didn't like make it fun or anything. It was just like, okay, she can play the guitar. Yeah, when it came to the also another contender for the Miss Congeniality is Angeria Paris Van Michaels. She might actually win Miss Congeniality, Angeria. But it's going to be one of those 4 girls. Angeria, I forgot to talk about her. She's the ATL. She's actually from a small town in Georgia, but she lives in the ATL. Pageant girl, pageant queen. Black girl, absolutely hilarious. Unique look, very unique eyes, eye shape. Not in a bad way, but she's kind of like alien-like, when she paints, and she's super dope. She did an original song, killed it, right? Angeria actually won the mini challenge and the main challenge. So shouts out to 2 black girls who won the main challenges. Cornbread on episode 1 and Angeria Paris Van Michaels on episodes 2. All right. Let's see. The bottom 2 on the second episode was Deja Sky and Diabetes. Alicia Keys, she was the guest host, and they performed Fallen. When I tell you Deja Sky, which is a great name, Deja Sky. Eight Fallen. You hear me? When I heard that, I said, when I saw that, excuse me, child, I had to get my Mariah cup out. Bitch. That scared me. That touched me when Deja Sky lip sync Fallen. I'm scared of her. I'm scared and I'm nervous. Y'all hoes better watch out. And y'all know next week is when they're going to combine all the girls who ended up going home with diabetes. Shouts out to you. You're going to be fine, honey. So, yes, the girls are in here. I think this is going to be a good season of Drag Race. Y'all bear with me, child. Like I said, I'm going to review it. I'm going to try. Is all the videos going to be on time? No, probably not. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. But I am going to do it. All right. How about that? Make sure you guys share and like and comment. I'm trying to build and all that stuff. I've been remaining consistent as much as possible. And yeah, so help me out, child. I'm doing my part. I appreciate it if y'all help me out. I really would. And don't forget to keep your head up. Shouts out to Tupac. With that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google+. Follow me at Skinsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At Skinsworld89 on Snapchat. Chisking on Facebook. MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money, I'll run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.